My name's Kate Willoughby. I am a teacher at Baytree Special School in Weston-super-Mare. Within that role, I also lead the physical development curriculum and have a really big influence and involvement in changing our curriculum to create meaningful, exciting, personalised opportunities for our learners and really champion them to succeed and create challenge and aspirational experiences for them. My involvement with the Castle Batch project is I was first approached because of where I work and my understanding of the young people who I support with my team. I was involved in the initial interview of the builders. So alongside Tammy, we interviewed a selection of building companies who decided their approach on the project. And then with that, we were able to use our professional understanding and the support of our colleagues to help develop and design what that might look like. Drawing on our experience ourselves within school and the young people that we support, we were really able to signpost elements that we think were really important to include within the park. The obvious being the play equipment itself. But we also spoke about how actually, if we think about our golden threads at Baytree School, communication and independence are huge signposts which we really want to champion for our young people. So me specifically, I've been supporting the council in creating some communication boards and creating opportunities for communication for young people who aren't necessarily able to verbalise or vocalise their communication. So creating touchpads and think about how that might work in a functional way for both young people with SEND, but also their friends and their families. So it's a complete inclusive environment for all to enjoy. For a lot of our families, I have spoken with families as well as colleagues. We try and take our learners out as often as we can. And a big challenge that we're usually faced with is either being able to get somewhere appropriate, whether that be age appropriate or whether it be the physical access. Are we able to park a minibus there? Is there spaces big enough to bring a wheelchair? Is there equipment suitable? So I think a main limitation for our families is first and foremost that accessibility, and then also considering the age appropriateness of the equipment. Now, some of our learners could be in their early teens or late teens, in fact, and actually using a park can be quite daunting to families. They don't want their young person or children to look like they don't belong there. So it's finding somewhere which is welcoming for the entire family, but most importantly, safe. We have lots and lots of parks around us, and to a member of public that hasn't got that understanding necessarily of SEND and what comes with that, sometimes our local areas aren't the safest of places if we think about where they sit in the position of the local community. Changing facilities, parking facilities, even sometimes the perception of the public not understanding why a young person may be displaying certain behaviours or why they may not be vocalising in a particular way. All of these limitations could put off a family from using an open space. So how I feel that Castle Batch new play area would be absolutely fantastic for our learners and their families, as I say, is it would create, on plan at the minute, we believe, a safe, accessible, truly inclusive community. I'm really excited about it. As I said, I've spoken to families at school, I've spoken to learners in my classroom. We've sort of created that wish list of what would we want from that perfect park. So speaking to the families, speaking to children in my own classroom and children around the school, young adults, as well as other professionals, the vision is creating a safe, sustainable play area for young people to not only learn, but also to have just that freedom to play and explore, either by themselves or alongside family members. One thing that I'm really excited about is to be able to bring my own class myself and to have that reassurance and the confidence that the equipment is completely appropriate. In the design, we've considered the sensory elements, the tactile elements, the colours, the gross and the fine motor movement that are going to have to be used. And then also going back, as I said, about those fundamental skills that we really champion here at Baytree is that communication and the independence. And what I feel that this park will truly offer is a safe and aspirational challenge for young people, so they can make those challenges and take safe risks as such to further their own communication and independence without having to rely on someone to either have to do something to them or for them. And that will coincide with those communication boards as well. So they are hopefully going to be in absolute control and sort of steer their own experience whilst they're there. There will be play equipment, there will be the sensory areas, there will be picnic areas. The park itself looks fantastic. And I say, just to finish, my vision is just for a safe, happy place for families and friends to enjoy, and for the entire community. This predominantly is obviously being developed with an SEND young person in mind, but actually I think what's really exciting about this is it's going to encourage the community to come together in a true and honest, inclusive manner.